Shadowville. A quaint, forgettable name for a town grappling with extraordinary events. Nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering pines, it was the kind of place where time seemed to drift by, until the lights appeared. Strange, pulsating lights danced in the night sky, casting an ethereal glow on the once peaceful town. Then pieces of Shadowville began to vanish. Homes, cars, people gone without a trace. Fear, silent and insidious, seeped into the very heart of the town. The disappearances were too bizarre, too sudden. The townsfolk whispered about curses, alien abductions, government conspiracies. The unknown held a horrifying allure, drawing them in even as they trembled. Emily Carson, a young journalist hungry for the truth, felt a familiar tremor of excitement. She had always been drawn to the unusual, the unexplained. When whispers of Shadowville reached her, she knew she had to see for herself. Emily arrived in Shadowville, her notepad at the ready. Determined, she began her investigation. She talked to the locals, their faces etched with fear and uncertainty. She listened to their stories, each more bizarre than the last. She scoured the local library, poring over old newspaper clippings and dusty town records. Something wasn't right. The disappearances, the lights, they felt connected, like pieces of a terrifying puzzle. The townspeople were hesitant, their eyes darting nervously. They spoke in hushed tones, afraid to utter their fears aloud. The unknown had cast a long shadow over Shadowville, and they were trapped within its darkness. Some dismissed the events as elaborate pranks, but their laughter was hollow, their eyes betraying their true emotions. Others whispered about ancient legends, their voices trembling with superstitious dread. The truth, whatever it was, remained elusive. Fear was a contagious disease, spreading like wildfire through the close-knit community. Trust eroded, replaced by suspicion and paranoia. The once peaceful town was now a breeding ground for fear, and Emily could feel its icy grip tightening around her own heart. Luke, a solitary figure living on the outskirts of Shadowville, held the key to the mystery. He had seen it all, the lights, the disappearances. His eyes, filled with a haunted look, told a story that words couldn't express. He lived a simple life, seeking solace in the quiet embrace of nature. But the night the lights appeared, his solitude was shattered. He had seen something emerge from the woods, something that defied explanation. At first he had dismissed it as a figment of his imagination. But the disappearances that followed confirmed his worst fears. He knew, deep down, that the events in Shadowville were not random. He knew they were connected to what he had seen. Section 5, New Dawn Tech, Unveiling the Enigma. Emily's investigation led her to New Dawn Tech, a secretive research facility on the fringes of Shadowville. They had set up shop quietly, promising jobs and prosperity. Now their presence loomed large, casting a long shadow of suspicion. Emily delved into their background, uncovering whispers of controversial experiments and government contracts. New Dawn Tech was a labyrinth of secrets, and Emily was determined to navigate its depths. She knew the truth lay hidden within their sterile walls and guarded laboratories. She discovered blueprints for a device codenamed the Gateway, a machine designed to manipulate energy fields. The more she learned, the more convinced she became. New Dawn Tech's experiments were the key to the strange occurrences in Shadowville. Section 6. The Gateway, a rift in reality. The Gateway wasn't just a machine, it was a door. A door to other dimensions, other realities that had been recklessly flung open. New Dawn Tech's hubris had unleashed something beyond their control. The device, designed to harness the very fabric of space-time, had malfunctioned. It had ripped open portals, allowing something from beyond to enter our world. The disappearances, the lights, they were all connected to these unstable rifts in reality. The energy readings from the woods, the eyewitness accounts, all pointed to the horrifying truth. Shadowville was no longer just a small town. It was a gateway, a point of convergence for forces beyond human comprehension. Section 7. Intruders from the Abyss. Through the shattered veil of reality they came. Not little green men, not spaceships bearing lasers, but something far stranger, far more insidious. Creatures of shadow and smoke, their forms shifting and swirling, their eyes burning with an alien intelligence. They were drawn to the energy signature of the gateway, their existence a terrifying testament to the consequences of unchecked ambition. These interdimensional beings possessed a chilling ability. They could infiltrate minds, planting thoughts, manipulating emotions. Their influence spread like a virus, turning neighbor against neighbor, sowing seeds of paranoia and distrust. The disappearances, Emily realized, weren't random abductions. These beings were choosing their puppets, their pawns in a game of cosmic horror. Section 8. The Reckoning. A Town United. The truth, once revealed, ignited a spark of defiance in the hearts of the terrified townspeople. Fear was a powerful motivator, but so was the will to survive. The people of Shadowville, once paralyzed by fear, found strength in their unity. Emily, Luke, and a small band of brave souls decided to fight back. They knew the risks, knew the odds were stacked against them, but they also knew that doing nothing would seal their fate. They had to shut down the gateway, close the portals, before their world was overrun. Led by Emily's unwavering determination and Luke's first-hand knowledge, they stormed the New Dawn Tech facility. They fought their way past terrified security guards and malfunctioning robots, their makeshift weapons a testament to their courage. Section 9. A flicker of hope, a shadow of doubt. The air crackled with energy as they reached the gateway. The machine hummed ominously, a monstrous monument to scientific hubris. The creatures from the other side fought back, their shadowy forms materializing from the very air itself. Luke, seeing an opportunity, lunged for the controls. A surge of energy, blinding and powerful, erupted from the machine. The portals began to close, the creatures screaming in rage and despair as they were pulled back into the void. When the light subsided, Luke was gone. He had sacrificed himself to save his town, to save his world. The gateway fell silent, its power extinguished. The portals closed, leaving behind an eerie silence. Emily, her heart heavy with grief and gratitude, knew that the fight was far from over. The universe was a vast and mysterious place, and the shadows of the unknown still lingered. The experience had changed her, branded her soul with the knowledge that some doors are not meant to be opened.